which DNA fragment would move the furthest under gel electrophoresis? So let's say we have this gel right here. And let's say we have like, our wells up here. This is where we're going to start and we're migrating down here. So let's say we have a 10 kilodalton, 20, and maybe like a 90 kilodalton protein. What's going to happen is the 90 kilodalton protein or whatever DNA might migrate here. Then 20 would migrate like over here. And then 10 would go like over here, right? So as you can see, the larger the molecule is, the less it will migrate. And the smaller the molecule is, the further it will migrate. So when it's asking which DNA fragment in this case would move the furthest, we're looking at the smallest overall size DNA sequence, right? Or fragment. And so the first thing we can do is eliminate A and B, right? Both A and B, their sequences are way longer than C and D. Now, C and D are both of the same length. They both contain 11 nucleotides. So how do we determine which one is going to be the one that's the smallest, right? Well, there's something you need to remember in that we have purines and pyrimidines. These are the different classification of nucleotides. So purines are going to be adenine and guanine. Pyrimidine is going to be cytosine and thymine. And the general structure of a purine looks like this right here. It's going to be two rings together. You have double bonds and like other stuff, right? Now pyrimidines are just going to be that 6-membered ring. So they're basically smaller than purines. So essentially, when we're trying to see which one is smaller or weighs the least, we want the one with the least amount of purines or the most amount of pyrimidines. So I'm going to count the number of purines in both of these sequences, and whichever one has the least amount of purines is going to be the smallest overall DNA fragment and will migrate the furthest. So let's start over here. We have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Then down here we have 1, 2, 3, 4. So once again, not only is choice D the shortest overall length, it has the least amount of purines. So D is going to be our answer.